EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Hoosier State, where Colts fans rise to their feet with the striking of the anvil as it is time for football here at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indy. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Indianapolis Colts. On the visitor sideline, Pete Carroll, the coach of the Raiders. These guys flew across the country for this one. Always tough to play in the early slate of games when making that trek. On the other side, Colts head coach Shane Steichen. His guys came up short on the road last week. Now they're trying to turn things around in front of the home crowd here. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. He takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. And they're led out by their mobile quarterback out of West Virginia. It's Geno Smith.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. Geno now to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing now is Geno. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Geno. Has to balance once again. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 22 carries, 117 yards.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense that is operating at a high level on all fronts. Of course, that man running the ball, he's just seeing the field so well. But don't forget about his offensive line. They've really asserted their will out there and are confident they can repeat it again this week.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. And a little floater there is incomplete. You look at this Colt defense. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
You have to like the way that they've played in the first month. They have to be very proud being a top 10 unit against the pass. Their goal, though, in this one, see if they can improve that ranking.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Now Smith. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 27-yard line. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. Raiders. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Smith. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Fourth down, and on comes the Raider kicker, Daniel Carlson. From the left hash, this from 39. Carlson able to put this one through. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB. Now Richardson.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might have considered that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterboo. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have it. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. He'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Throwing is Smith. He'll get this out to Genty. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down. A 7-yard pickup. Gino going to hand it to Genty, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. A 2-yard gain on the play, and it's 3rd down. Smith keeps it on the sneak. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And when all you want to do is keep your drive going, quarterback sneak's a great call, isn't it? Pick it up, get a new set of downs.
And on 3rd down, usually you think 4th down quarterback sneak. There, though, it worked on 3rd. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Play action. It's Smith. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Now it's Smith. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. You look at this Colt defense. And they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. It's now 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And they'll begin by running the option. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
That's good for the Colts. First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ballgame. And all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The clock running here, under a minute to go now in the first quarter of a 3-0 game. Here's Richardson to throw. This one completes Alec Pierce. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 42. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Richardson off the play fake. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. As they've got it as we resume action. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain.
4 yards. He's brought down at the 20-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. QB's, and it's out. He put it on the carpet. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Defense simply not fooled by the draw there.
Well, they were thinking run to begin with, and what they tell their defensive linemen is play the run on your way to the quarterback. If someone shows, go get him, and that's exactly what they did.
4 receivers on the field. It's 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it
Richardson looking to throw. And he is caught. And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's good for the Colts. First down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run here with Taylor. Well, he gave one defender the slip, but others waiting in the wings and dropping him behind the line.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. To the left side, he's got Warren, the tight end. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Now it's Richardson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Josh Downs His second touchdown on the season. And the Colts have taken the lead. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Off of play action, here's Smith. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Smith. Over the middle, it's complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
Here's Smith. He's going to loft one, deep left side here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Following the play here, now we've got an injury. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. On fourth down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And this is going to be a Colts 1st down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Richardson working from the gun. He's got his man. It's Pierce. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Alex Pierce. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the
Richardson.
43-yard line.
The toss here completed to Pittman. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 44-yard line.
That's good for a Colts. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
1st and 10 at the 20.
Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. 1st down.
Colts. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up
On the draw is Taylor. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal.
And the Colts. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Taylor trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll look to run with Taylor. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
On goal-to-goal runs, when you create lost yardage plays, the only way that happens is either called pressure or what I like to call straight-ahead pursuit. A great read, and they get to the backfield and make the play.
And that was in trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. A nightmare on third and goal. He sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So on fourth down, Spencer Schrader on here for the Colts field goal. From 28 yards out. And his kick here is good. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up second down.
A 7-yard pickup.
Here's Smith. And his throw is going to be incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Las Vegas.
On first down, it's Genty. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Back to throw, Smith. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Up the middle, it's Genty. And once again, he'll get possibly back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard.
A shotgun snap for Smith. He wants it all for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
And this was a little bit of the knock on him coming out of college. Sometimes the concentration could wander a bit. This should have been a big play, but somehow he's not able to corral it.
Cole now on to punt, and he sends this one away. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. The side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. A good gain on first, has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Richardson looking to throw this. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. The first month of the season has come and gone. It's the first weekend of October, our first week with byes on the schedule. Lots to unpack, so let's get into it. Our look around the league starts now, and it starts with a good one here. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. This would turn out to be one of the biggest plays of the game. The Vikings
Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And able to get this out to the 25. So here are the Colts to take over. They were losers a week ago to the Rams, but they've got the lead right now as they start this drive, 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this is going to be a Colts first down as he's got this past the 45 to about the 47. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
Incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Coverage by Caleb Ramsaw.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's complete to Pierce. Now a 3rd and 6.
Number 14, Alec Pierce. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Richardson out of the shotgun. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll punt it away for the second time. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Smith. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Now Richardson. Puts it on the carpet, it's out. And the Raiders pick it up. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
The Raiders heading out to take over. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively, just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Shifts past him at the 45. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Now a
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
It leads to second and
A give out of the gun to Genty. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The first down line at the 34 here on third down. Out of the gun, Smith. Dancing to his left. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
And the Raiders first down.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Smith going to try and run with it. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to put it off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Now Gino. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
A gain of 7. First down, Raiders.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On the zone read, a give to Genty. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try to run for it with Genty. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Ashton Genty, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Raiders are an extra point away from drawing level. On 3rd down and short and everything well executed, he not only gets the first down, Charles, he gets the touchdown as well.
And you see the defense commit to the run so often in these situations. There's always that little bit of hesitancy, isn't there, partner? Thinking that they may play action here. They took advantage of that hesitancy and found their way into the end zone with a running play.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are even at 10 apiece. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. Tyree Wilson using that athletic ability to make the play. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage. At that time, they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Richardson on the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
For Michael Pittman Jr. Incomplete. Sets up a 3rd down and 18.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete. You got a young quarterback. maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And they will take over 1st and 10. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Genty. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Once again, it's Genty. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 45 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
First down, Las Vegas.
Throwing is Smith. He'll drop this underneath for Genty. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
Geno now to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty.
Smith's pass.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
And it's 3rd down.
Smith now to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Now 2nd and 5. A run out of the gun with Genty. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7. And the Raiders first down.
Throwing now is Geno. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
A run straight ahead with Genty. Officially nothing on that one. No gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Indianapolis. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. 3rd down and 10. Smith. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. They got the win last week despite not having any interceptions. Trying to come up with one there, could not. But there's a stat category called PBU, pass breakup. That's important too, and they got one.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it, because at least you're there, knocking the ball away. Offense isn't possessing it, making plays downfield. And you just continue to harass the receivers, harass the quarterback, and maybe the big play does occur down the road.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player in the...
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. He's inside the 20. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Colts. They had just relinquished the lead on the field goal. Ensuing kickoff, they get that lead right back.
So does this come under the heading of you can't keep a good team down?
There you go. That works.
I'm with you on that one. Just to be able to break back immediately. Not down at all. No heads down after giving up the lead and coming right back at them. And a special team score, that's like gold in a coach's manual.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Raiders 13.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. A little juke. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth-quarter lead. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. On the option, it's Smith himself. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. They work now on 2nd and 9. To throw is Smith. That's caught left side, Myers with it. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
From the 50, it's Smith. Oh, he's going to go for it all. Touchdown, Raiders. Ashton Jeanty. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Raiders use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that gives him a 3-point lead.
17.
A drive there of just 4 plays. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now it's Richardson. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Looking to put a drive together. Now Smith. That's to the left side, pulled in by Besh. Second down and 6 now.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Now it's Smith. And his throw is going to be incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Smith. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Richardson. He'll let one go deep for downs. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. That's taken on the 25. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
32-yard line. It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Here's Smith. He'll find Ginty out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Raiders.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 9 from the 44.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Opting to run again here with White. Dances by him. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. They'll sneak it with Smith. And he is going to have the Raiders first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
He'll get that out to the flat to White. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Raiders.
This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
It's second and 8.
Back to throw, Smith. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
And it's 3rd down.
Smith. And that is incomplete. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. They're going forward with the option right. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. A big opportunity to tie it with 3 or take the lead with a touchdown. Their defense definitely did their part with that pivotal 4th down stop. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pick.
Richardson looking to throw this. That's complete to Pierce. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
It's a gain of 11.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Richardson to throw it. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room, or they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave them a comfortable lead.
Carlson on for the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop. And the score. The fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So Daniel Jones and the Colts down by 10. A little over 80 ticks to go. Now the 4th down stop, the first of a series of events that will need to break their way. But bottom line, they're still alive. To throw is Jones. Pass complete to Taylor. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Jones. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught up for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So there is still time, a little over 50 seconds to go, but this becomes a critical onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one.
Illegal touching. Offense.
A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tim.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
The Raiders likely going to get out of this with a victory as they take a knee. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for Las Vegas, they move back over.